fields are always wet with rain. After a summer shower, when I saw you standing in the garden, wet with rain.
Hi, Mark Cram for SpicingUpYourLife.com. Well, it's been a few weeks since we've been with you. It's July 9th today, and time to take a look at our garden. So let's get started. Well, we've got some changes in the garden certainly, but the big thing is we came back and our peppers are really have taken off. So we've got a lot of peppers on the bushes and starting to even turn, and so we've got very excited about all of that. We've got our dill plant here. This one has really done well, and we're hoping to get some dill seed out of it before we're done here. Look at these kung paos. They're probably over 5 feet tall, and again, just loaded with peppers. We've been eating okra right along here. The okra has really started to produce, and so almost every day we have to come out and get some okras. We've canned already 8 quarts of tomatoes, so you can see that some of the plants, certainly the heat, we've had a very, very hot couple of weeks here. It's been in the 90s just about every day. The celebrities are doing great. The Applause tomatoes, a little less robust, so I don't know whether we'll plant those again next year or not. Our heirloom, one of them pretty much, this last one in the back here, is pretty much gone. I mean, it's, I don't know if it dried up because when we were gone it didn't get enough water, but I've been watering pretty much every day here. I do have some nice tomatoes on the last two. Hopefully we'll get a couple of tomatoes out of them. Where we put our squash in, we tried to restart our squash. Unfortunately, we got infested with squash beetles. I don't know whether I don't think my my yellow squash is going to make it. The zucchini possibly will. It looks like it may come back here, but we had a close call there with all of that. And again, we've got our other okra in the back here. The cucumbers, they're doing quite well. I've been fairly happy with the cucumbers. So we've certainly had some changes in the garden, and we're hoping that again we can get some squash here before we're done. So let's move over to the other side of the garden. We told you our wild hibiscus would probably be blooming by the time we got back, and it certainly has. Unfortunately, the blooms close up at the end of the day, so you'll have to settle for the few pictures that you had at the beginning of the video. We're seeing a couple of gardenia buds coming back on the plant, so which is nice. And we didn't really get a good shot last time of the Hawaiian hibiscus. Last week it was quite profuse, and it looks like it's getting down to about the end of the blooming cycle here. But the biggest change in this side of the garden is we took up the rollout plants that were drying out, and they're starting to look fairly poorly for us here, and we've gotten some vinca and some other things and put in here so that we can have a nice clean garden to the end of the summer here. Again, we can go down and take a look at. Oh, the other thing that happened was we pulled up all of the gladiolas. At least I thought I did when we redid this back of the garden last year, and but they came back, and so we've got some nice gladiolas that have sprouted up and flowered, and again, we're coming kind of to the end of some of the gladiola blooms, but But they are a nice little addition when we came back from vacation to find the gladiolas. So again, we've got our dahlias, and they're still producing and looking very nice. So you know, overall we're quite pleased. It's just been very, very hot, and we have to keep watering to keep things in force here, but we're certainly getting some produce, which we didn't get last year from our tomatoes and our cucumbers, so we're hoping to continue to reap the bounty of our garden. Well, we're enjoying the throes of summer here, even though it's hot, and we have to keep an eye on all the plants in the garden, but we will, and we're glad that you're with us to do the same. For SpicingUpYourLife.com,